All right. Hey, this is Jeremy, and this is today's 5 for 5 devotion. Let me ask you a question. Can you love someone that you don't even know? Now, Jesus said in Mark 12:30 and 31 that the greatest commandments were to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And the second greatest commandment was to love your neighbor as yourself. Of course, you've got to get to know God to love God. And the more you know of God, the more you love Him. But you know what? In order to love your neighbor, you got to know who your neighbors are. Now, I know it's easy to say, well, everybody I encounter is my neighbor. That's true. But that can also be a cop-out for a lot of us. I was convicted a while back. We were doing one of our everyday missionary gatherings. See, at our church, we have an everyday missionary initiative where we want to get to know who our neighbors are. And we want to share with them the love of Jesus. We want to reach our neighbors for Christ. It's a really difficult thing to do, especially if you don't even know who your neighbors are. Well, what convicted me at this everyday missionary gathering was we received what's called a block map, a neighborhood block map. So our home is right here in the center, and then we kind of had to go around and pick the people that live near us on the same street or the street down from us. And we had to write 3 things about them. 1, what their name was. All right. 2, something about them, maybe their kids' names or where they work. And then 3, something deep about them. Maybe where they're from, maybe if they know the Lord, maybe something they've experienced in the past. And let me tell you, it's really hard to fill out this block map, and it's very convicting because I thought, I've lived in my neighborhood and on my street for years, and I wave at my neighbors and I kind of know some of their names, but I've not really gotten to know them. And there's no way for me to reach the people I literally live next to without talking to them and finding out something about them and seeing how I can pray for them. Well, I was convicted again a few weeks ago. We had a safety and security training here from the Georgia Baptist, and we hosted it at FBC Islands. And one of the questions that got brought up was, do you guys know who your neighbors are to your church building? And to be honest with you, we don't. We don't know who they are. We've left door hangers and things like that and invited them to events, but we've never knocked on a door and said, hey, this is who we are. How are you doing? We want to get to know you, and we want to do anything for you that you need. We've not done that. Wow, our literal neighbors right across the street from our church building. You know what? We can't love them, and you and I can't love our neighbors if we don't get to know them. I want to challenge you. This Sunday, October 31st, Halloween, this is a great opportunity to find out who your neighbors are. Everybody comes to your door with their kids, right? Or you go to their door. Ask them their name. Ask them what they do. Ask them if you can pray for them. We've got some resources for you because we're doing trunk or treat at home. It's a great opportunity to tell people about the church, to invite them, to ask them how you can pray for them. And you know what? We're going to have some of these block maps out in the lobby. I would love for you to grab one of these. Take it home. See how much you can fill out. Put it up on your refrigerator and try to make a commitment to find out more and more information about your neighbors so you can show love to them and you can tell them about the love of Jesus. Be on the lookout for more information in our newsletter tomorrow morning on Friday, and make sure you come this Sunday as Pastor Brooks has another awesome entry in the Psalms playlist. I hope you have a great weekend. See ya.